Is 1:42 p.m.
Mr. Wilson, I'm going to return to your testimony regarding the sequence of lighting as the collision took place in the intersection. If you remember a few moments ago, you indicated you could not quite recollect what the sequence of lighting was, but it was your sense that the car that was making the left turn in front of you, going from right to left, was in fact trying to complete a turn when the other car should have been restrained by the red. Remember your testimony?
Yes.
Okay. Back in September of 2014, you tendered a series of written responses or written interrogatories in this matter, did you not?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as exhibit number 1 for your deposition and ask you to take a look at it. In particular, I'd ask you to go to the back page where the signature is. And in fact, is that your signature right there, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, it is.
And do you remember reviewing these interrogatory responses and signing that to the best of your information and belief they were true and correct?
Yes, I did.
Turning to interrogatory question number 3, I'd ask you to take a look at it and your response. And when you've had an opportunity to look at it, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. In that interrogatory response, some 8 months previous, you indicated to us in your response that your recollection of the accident was that the car attempting to travel through the intersection without turning from your left to right was in fact under a green light, and that the car making the left turn in front of you, from going from your right to your left, had in fact jumped the gun, in your own words, correct?
Yes.
And you will acknowledge that those answers were written at a time by you which was closer in time to the accident, correct?
Yes.
And you had had a better opportunity perhaps to deliberate and recollect the events at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Would it be fair to say then, having had a chance to review that document, that to the best of your knowledge and understanding of the sequence of events, that the car coming from your left to right trying to travel through the intersection still had a green light?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to take and show you what has been marked as Wilson Deposition Exhibit number 2 for identification purposes and ask you to take a look at that.
Okay.
Is it fair to say that that's an aerial representation of the intersection as it looked on the date of the accident?
Yeah.
I mean, leaving aside, of course, that there is not, in fact, the cars that were present that day, but it is in the same configuration. This is a commercial photo of that aerial view, correct?
Correct.
Vehicles?
No. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Nothing further at this time.
All right, that's the end of the deposition. The time is 1:46 p.m. Please stand by while we go off the record.